Okay, this game is called Speak No Justin.
Speak No Justin.
And what's going to happen is Justin is going to
I can
read
tell
a
because
name.
you wrote Speak No Justin on it.
That was the giveaway.
Yeah.
Very
Go ahead.
thorough.
Mhm.
Justin's going to attempt to read a name. You have to guess ahead of time. Can he say the name and will he know who it is?
Oh,
2
I won't be able
points.
to play then, I guess. Damn.
Wait,
It's a good game.
well, I see the names here?
You're going to look at the names.
I'm looking at the names.
And
I
Justin's
got you.
gonna
I
read
got
one
you.
to
I
you.
got you. I got
Can
you.
he say the name? You have to answer yes or no. And does he know who it is? Yes or no. Every
That's a good game. I like
One,
that.
two,
Every name is
three,
2
4,
points.
5. Is there 10 names?
Yes, there is.
So there's 20 points available.
Yes.
Okay. And he has the same order I do, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say yes and yes for number 1.
Oh, all right.
Andre Agassi.
Okay. Well, 0 for 1?
Is that not?
Nope.
I have no idea who that is. Is that Andre the Giant? I have no idea who that is.
Really?
That's already a winner. We should quit right now. It's actually not going to get better than this. This should be
care,
this
folks.
should be 1,000 names.
Oh, what a good game.
Put an easy one first.
What is that?
Why was I so confident?
What? I have no idea who this is. That's how it's spelled. I was thinking of something the other day that pissed me off about my brother, but
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna be like, "This is fucking retarded."
Well, we just heard the dumbest
Yeah, I
story.
told
I've
a
ever heard
hockey
in my
puck
life.
story, stupid.
Back in 2017, I have a lot of Legos.
Yep.
A lot of Legos.
Nobody doubts that. Not a single person here
It's a
doubts
giant bin.
That's how I was picturing it.
It's a
that. I
giant.
didn't think you had 4 Legos. You know?
It's a giant bin, and back in 2017, I spent like probably 200 hours sorting them all by color. And one day, Connor just, for some reason,
When you're building a project, it's easier to access them.
yes, it's easier just to be like, oh, I need this.
No, the rest of his house, his room's a pigsty. His car is, his Legos are perfectly randomized.
This calls for a red Lego.
I have a lot of.
Did you alphabetize them like in order of the colors, or was it your favorite colors in different places?
No, but it's like I had a lot of Star Wars Lego, so I had a lot of like dark grays and stuff like that, and it's easier to
Oh, sure, yeah, naturally, right.
to find the one.
Justin just playing in his room to the Millennium Falcon.
By the way, when you hear this story, you think, oh, 2017 Legos. Oh, he was like 6. No.
No, I
Was in his, how old are you now?
In his 20s.
I'm 28.
You were 20 years old in 2017.
Correct. First of all, there's nothing wrong with playing with Lego.
I understand that, but people-
it says from
but-
age 3 to 99 on the box.
That's right.
So
True.
got you there.
That's true.
Um,
All right about that.
the Lego was old because
Yeah.
when I was in like middle school and like early high school, that's all me and my brother would get for like Christmas and birthdays was Legos, Lego. And so I was sorting them because I wanted to build a couple. Legos are very expensive now. So like I wanted.
Oh,
to,
I'm sure, yeah. Like those the boxes or whatever, like
Do they still
the
sell?
games or the individual Legos? Like, can you buy like a 200 pack of just Legos?
That's what I was going to ask. Or is it always
The
like
game, I remember them being, when I get them for the kids, they're like associated with like a game.
Or like a character.
or Harry
Yes.
Potter?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
So
like,
I think both
like
are
Frozen or
So
something.
like yeah, so if I wanted a Star Wars set from 2006, it would be like $300 now. So I was sorting them all so I could go through them and like because I have all the pieces, but it just wasn't sorted.
Sure, yeah.
And
sense.
Connor one day, he just decided to.
This was in 2017.
2018.
This is what you're thinking about the other day.
Yes. And
Okay,
it just
gotcha.
it pissed me off.
Sure.
And he just dumped all of them back into one bin.
I would do that to my brother all day.
great.
Now, of course, he's your
How
younger
old were
brother,
you?
right?
Yes.
I would do it to my younger brothers. Yes.
And you guys were how old?
Oh, I'm saying some version of that. We didn't play with Legos. We were fucking playing sports. But yeah, yes, there's some. I would definitely do some version of that to my brother.
And
That's a younger brother and an older brother's job.
absolutely not. I spent like 200 hours.
That's
doing
why
it.
you're supposed to
And
do it.
But he didn't do it on purpose.
Connor!
He didn't do it on purpose.
Mom! Go to bed, Justin. It's 7:22.
My blue Legos are in with my green Legos.
Mike, I don't think you understand how many Legos.
Mom, they're dark gray.
He's in the pile with his hands in the air.
Mom, I can't do my Qui-Gon Jinn.
But would that have
Justin
been...
not smiling at all right now.
Because it's I spent like 200 hours.
Well, you're a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, well, imagine
200 hours?
Yes.
You did not.
Yeah, Mike, I
Justin,
have
you can build a fucking building in 200 hours.
yes, I think you're underestimating how many Lego I have.
Pieces are little now, too. Pieces
Yes,
are little.
and they
Yeah,
were
but
all
it's colors. It's not like you're building something.
yeah, and there's like
bugs me that he says-
70 color.
It bugs me that he says how many Lego.
Lego.
Well, the plural of Lego is
I
Lego.
understand. I get it.
But how many hours a day were you
It's not
putting
leg
into
guy.
this?
I watched the entirety of the Game of Thrones series. I watched.
He basically told his whole story so we could do say the plural Lego is Lego. This is what the whole thing is about. You fucking loser.
But
200 hours. That's not true.
I think it was because I would watch something while I was doing it. It took me like
Just
2
would
months.
mark it on his wall every hour.
what were you watching?
I watched the entirety of Game of Thrones. I watched The Wire.
Oh, you're just sorting Lego colors?
Yes,
Took him 5 weeks.
That's
Took
like
me a
5
long
hours a
time.
day of a month.
took me a long time. It was my project for a while.
But if you
You don't
have,
respect that at all? That Bob Bonner did that? I respect that.
He did it,
I
but
like
he didn't do it on purpose.
Then what are you mad at him for?
Because it's one of those things. Like, would you be mad at me if you spent 200 hours on the case
Wait,
and I
what-
just deleted it one day and you
Well,
were like,
I think they're different, but yeah, I
And you
guess
were
I
like-
suppose I would be. Yeah.
and you were like, and I was like, oh my bad, I didn't even think. I just deleted it because it wasn't.
Well, I'll give you an example. It's not as long, but one time we did maybe the longest show we've ever done, and Steve thought he fucked it up. Remember this, Mike?
right? Yes.
I said, no big deal. Like, it was a human error. I don't get mad. You guys know this. I don't get mad at human error.
Correct.
Laziness.
Correct. But if after let's
You
say
disagree with that, Dave? Okay,
It's just
disagree.
not. That's not an appropriate example.
Well, no, you're right, because one is actually brings in money and is like an adult doing
Lego
work.
Lego.
One is
I have thousands of
yeah, but one was-
thousands and thousands of
One was
dollars
just
in
an
my-
no,
accident.
Mike, that's
No,
one
no,
of
no.
the-
You've wasted
Justin
money.
says money you've spent.
Getting that back.
No. That's
There are
money.
thousands and thousands and thousands of
You've
people who are
earned money?
waiting for that episode. There are no people waiting
Yes,
for the work
and
of
so
your.
let's say
the way
you-
you build the Millennium Falcon for the 90th
And so
time.
let's say you find out 2 months from now, like, oh yeah, the show's never been up for the past 2 months. All that work has gone to waste.
I probably, do you think I would really care?
Come on.
2 months.
Well, I'll give you an example.
I think you might care.
You
about
cost
that.
me $29,000 once.
I did, yes.
Okay, was that a human error or were you being an asshole?
It was a human error.
How was
It'd be
I?
great
Was
if he
I? Was I
admitted he
mad?
did it on purpose.
Was I mad at you? No, Dave.
No, mad.
Not.
No,
No, I
mad
thought it
is
was.
not the
I
word.
thought it was funny. I wasn't mad at you at all. I thought you're an idiot, but I wasn't mad at you.
But you don't ever like think of like years from now you'd be like that just or like it just catches you on a bad day and now it just irks you. For
Yeah, but if he did it on purpose, I would be mad. He didn't do it on purpose. You just said.
no.
The problem is you built him up as this bully, so I thought he. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
That was a better
I
story.
thought he was like, nah. He just
I
fucking.
would build him up as a bully.
Yes,
What?
you have.
What are you talking about?
Like, you don't share money with Kirk, but you share toys with your
He
brother.
stole your mattress. He stole your Mountain Dew.
Yes, you say this all the time. What are you talking
He
about?
gives you titty twisters. And
No, he never
dunks
gave
your
me
head in the toilet.
Titty twister. It's not like a bullying thing. He's just aloof. Like he thought he was doing the right thing by putting all the Lego back into.
So what'd you
single
do?
bank.
Beat the shit out of him? Like
No, I was
Was he-
because originally I thought it was Bubba.
Was he
Oh.
throwing
And I
hockey
was like-
pucks
I
at
was
Dave?
like- I was
with
like-
the-
Bubba collects Legos?
No, I thought.
Oh, Grandpa had to pick up little Justin's Legos. He's 20.
Yes, I thought. Oh fuck, Bubba put all these things back together.
Dave, this is?
I think I zoned in because he was so mad. I just figured it
was
was
a bully
it was
move.
a deliberate bully move, and I
Right.
missed him say it wasn't. If it was an accident, you have no reason to be mad
None.
whatsoever.
You have no reason to be mad anyway. It's fucking Legos. You're an adult. Lego, I beg your pardon.
I
beg your
spent,
pardon.
like
I'm sorry.
200
Lego.
hours.
Lego.
Lego.
200 hours sorting them by color. They're worth more when they're sorted by color.
Worth more to whom?
To just because if you sell them by the pound,
Have you sold them?
I have not because
Okay,
I
so
would never
8
sell
years
them.
later, then that argument's stupid. You're not going to sell them, so that doesn't matter.
What are you opening a Lego deli? What do you mean you're selling them by the pound?
Was part of you happy you did it? So you could keep. It's this.
No, because then a couple years later, I tried doing it and I was like, I've done this before. I fucking already spent the 200 hours.
Let me ask you a serious question, because I'm not a big Lego person. So if you're because you do this to build things, right? Are you
Yes,
still doing this or no?
But no, I haven't in a while.
Okay, so if you're going to build somewhere in Tatooine, say, okay,
Yep.
is it that difficult to just find the different colors if they're like in a
Kirk,
mix?
once again, you are underestimating the amount
I'm
of
at,
Lego.
I'm, not, I'm no,
Yes,
I'm asking
yes,
a question. I'm
yes,
asking a
it is.
question.
How big of a
Yes.
bucket?
It was a giant bucket. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Filled to the
Tweet it
top.
out. Tweet it out later.
Sure.
Maybe you should just sort them out.
Just on a live stream.
No, it might be like soothing. I'm saying for yourself.
Definitely.
It definitely was soothing. Yes.
So it's been long enough. Couldn't you do it again?
When does he have a free 6 months to do that?
It's a good. Well, he's about to have it after March 1st.
Just
I told Dave, yeah, he's doing some case stuff right now. He's sorting some stuff out right now for us.
I could live stream me
Well, yeah, Lego sorting.
Legos.
That's like an ASMR thing.
It's great.
Yeah. But like the best part of sorting is you find the characters and stuff.
That's cool. Who do you remember seeing? Who you most excited to see? What old friend would reappear?
The cool like Jar Jar Binks, because there's a bunch of different Jar Jar Binks. I
Sure.
have Yoda.
Where do you put those? They have their own
They're on
separate-
like a separate bin.
You don't separate them if one of them's like Lando Calrissian black. You don't do colors like that.
No, but I separate them by army, like the Confederacy.
Justin, you don't have to
versus
tell us that. Obviously, you would do that.
Can I ask though, if you have a set like the Star Wars set of Legos and a Harry Potter set of Legos, would combining them not be bad? Because then it's a mishmash.
Yeah, no, well that's what would happen when I like to build by the box, by the instruction manual.
Boy, you know what? You're a man who's got principle. I'll give you that.
I like to build.
Never say this guy is the principal, Mike.
I don't like to sell myself short.
That's just a quote under the statue. They one day of him, like at the end. Remember the end of the Dark Knight when they do the thing. And that'd be your quote right there. Go ahead.
My brother liked to build with his imagination. Like he would like to take the different.
He's an artist. He's a
he likes
visionary.
he likes to do his own thing. I like to build.
You're an architect.
This was the Star Wars.
It's a classic story. The one brother is all when it comes to Legos. The one adult brother is all serious. The other one's an artist. Tale as old as time.
He would build
Lego.
He would build different ships and stuff. I would build this is what the.
Was a battle between you two artistically or creatively? Or?
When we were younger and he would destroy some of the things because he wanted some pieces. I'd be like, fuck.
Younger, you mean like 22?
No, younger I mean 13, 14.
Okay.
Hey, if you want to move them, you can bring them to Just Ducky. I'll get you $20, $30.
There you go.
I can't. That's
How much you think you can get in the open market for your entire Lego collection?
Are we talking sorted, unsorted?
Sorted. That's what I'm saying.
At its most valuable.
Peak. Because they got to be used. They can't be in top. They must not be
those
in
things
top.
have they've been used.
Yes.
12,000.
Like Lena Dunham with her sister.
$12,000?
No. 12,000?
Are you including the ones I have built?
Including your
That haven't made the bucket.
including
Wait,
your
wait, wait.
construction.
That aren't in the bucket.
I missed
yes.
something.
Everything.
You said $12,000?
Yes.
You think it's too low? So do I. Everything. You got counters with $20.
Yes.
I'm in stunned disbelief.
Yes.
For all I know,
so.
it could be right, by the way. I don't know. Everything. So you're saying $12,000 for everything?
I think so. Yes.
The entire collection, the Trudell collection.
Yes.
Wow.
I like Justin to bring that into the Pawn Stars.
I get 100 on Twitter. Okay, 12,000, 12,000, sold.
Well, it depends on if they're sorted by color or not, and also
That's what I'm saying. Peak.
If you,
Like Mike said.
if you just put on eBay a bucket of
Red Legos.
not even if it was the
Well,
mix
look it up,
and you just
look it
put
up.
the bucket on.
What's the most valuable color of Lego?
it's not necessarily the color, but it's
Justin, don't. Yeah, please.
if you have because it goes also you sort by color, then you sort by
Don't
size,
mansplain this to me.
Yeah,
then you sort by
really.
size, then you sort by.
Are there any men in this room?
So then you eventually go oh this I have this.
Why
piece.
not sell them? You're not playing with them.
It's like, you
I
just-
think I just said it to a man.
Also, you don't know that he's not playing.
Why something you definitely play with?
Ask
What we
Mike
got?
why doesn't he sell his Bitcoin?
3.5.
I don't think
that
that's
is just
insane.
insane.
How dare you?
Oh wait. Okay, so this is different. 4 pounds of unsorted bulk Lego and non-Lego bricks. Is that fine? Pieces
Can't you
and
just
parts?
buy them
Sure.
somewhere?
Yes, you can, but
Like on Amazon?
that's where he's looking. 4 pounds. 4 pounds of
19
Lego.
I got 19 pounds that someone's bidding $70 for.
Well, wait a minute, Justin.
What are you hauling?
12 grand?
I think so. At its peak, sorted through. I guarantee you.
Is there anybody we could talk to, Dave, that would know this answer?
I have. If you look up some of the old Lego sets I have, they go for $600-$700.
Tell me one of the sets.
Episode 1,
I feel like my phones will explode if I look this up.
Sebulba and Anakin Pod Racer.
Episode 1. What is it? I'm sorry.
Sebulba and Anakin Pod Racer.
Lego.
$11 million.
There it is.
$20.
Okay. So you can buy it obviously still on the Lego site. I see that here, Justin.
No.
Anakin Sebulba's Pod Racer 7962 Lego Star Wars. Oh, building instructions on Lego. Okay.
Yeah, how much is
eBay.
How much is the building instructions?
I'm on the eBay page for it right now. Oof. Boy, you're not kidding. $20 available right now on eBay.
That's probably the
I
new
think-
release one.
I think you have to have you need to
2003 it says here.
you need to have a
no
conversation.
way for $20.
$20.
Why are you saying
see
that,
it, Kevin?
Justin? Why do you think
$20.
it's worth a lot of money?
$6 shipping and handling, so it's 26.
Like, no, it's wrong. It's $1 million.
BetterBrickStores.com pays $5 to $7 per pound of Legos.
How many pounds?
We
Here,
pay
right here.
more if
Right here.
minifigure parts are included as
No,
well
but
as clean
Justin's
Lego.
saying
Right here. You don't see eBay. I look up Sebulba Pod Racer Lego set. $174, $180.
Well, you told me. You just told us $700. Justin.
I have other ones that are worth.
Well, no, that's the one you told me was worth.
Look up Clone Wars Twilight set.
No, I will not. I won't. I've played this game long enough. No, I won't. Well, why don't you sell them? First of all, they're probably in shitty condition.
No, they're not. They're in great condition because I cleaned them when I.
You don't clean your car. You clean your fucking Legos.
I did clean the Legos.
Polish. He's got his cheaters on.
You're the 40-year-old virgin that is fucking.
Not the
I'll
full.
stick you with
How do you
Mountain Dew.
clean those? You just like dump water in the
how do you
bucket
clean
and then.
them?
There you go, Mr. Binks, nice and tiny.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he's brushing his teeth.
Look, box only for the Twilight.
Hair's
set,
a little
50
long
bucks.
today.
Right, yeah.
50. You're saying
For just the box.
you're
That's
saying
not including any Lego.
$700.
So you have to go
Look
in
at
and
that.
separate all the pieces.
Look, it says great price, $429 for.
How could you ever separate all the pieces if they're all in this monster box?
That's what I've
Yeah,
done.
no,
That's what I did.
No, I get
Turn
it.
that frown upside down, Mr. Calrissian. We got a long day
That's what
today.
I did. I sorted them all by color, by size, and then
The Candy Man,
at the back of all the instructions, it tells you this is how many pieces you
Justin
need.
walks in like Willy Wonka. He's got his cane. He flips over, starts dancing for these guys.
Lego cage.
Just staring at them. Good night, Han Solo.
If anyone has any old Star Wars Lego sets they're looking to get rid of,
No, you don't want more.
You want more?
Yes,
You're
yes,
buying
I
and
do.
selling? You're adding
yes,
to
I
the
do.
pile?
I absolutely do.
You're buying and selling that? You have an industry?
Yeah, I like building Lego.
I'm a
You
little
told me you haven't done it
confused.
in years, you just said.
Build them?
Yeah.
No, I build them all the time.
You do?
I get them for like Christmas and stuff. Yeah.
What? From who?
From family or friends. What is it? It's
He's in his jammies.
Let's come over.
Instead of bringing like a 6-pack of beer, they bring a 6-pack of Legos.
Obvious pack. Gee, I wonder what this is.
It's calming. It's a nice therapeutic activity to build.
What friends?
My friends, if we get each other's stuff,
The girl from the hockey rink.
Yeah, who do you get? Who do you buy them for? Each other's stuff.
I get my friends gifts all the time.
Like Legos.
No, yes, actually.
Okay.
I do
These
have-
are children, right?
No, they're not children.
Okay.
It's. You're right. Everyone, as soon as you turn 18, you need to get a bit. You need to go to the factory and get a job.
Justin, I think if you ask 100 people,
Yes, it's working time. Time to cut this shit.
if you ask 100 people what age is Legos most associated with, they would not say
3 to
28.
99.
I understand what it says on there.
3 to 99.
Most would not say 28.
Most would not say 28.
I don't think a lot of
Most would
20-year-old
also-
men got Legos for Christmas from their friends. I just don't. It's fine. I'm just saying it is unusual. If you can't acknowledge that, then we're not dealing
I
in
guess
reality.
it's as unusual as getting a video game or.
No,
I was
it's-
gonna say
it's
it
not.
sounds unusual, but
What,
it's like
get
a
your
puzzle.
electricity
It's a
bill
puzzle.
paid?
What are you, his lawyer?
I'm just saying. It's not as crazy
Oh,
when you
you
start
should.
to think.
Lawyers should get ready to make this defense at some point. When the fucking world comes down on this guy. What's the most recent Lego you were gifted? I mean, how many are left? Like, I don't. They just
they
bang them all the
constantly
time.
build them, yes.
All Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm a strictly.
Have you
Star
had
Wars
as an
guy.
adult? Have you had an adult a hand lightsaber fight between two Lego?
No, I like to.
Yeah.
I don't like to like reenact things. I just like to like look at them. It's the same. It's the exact same thing as people who like have like World War II battles in their basement. Like
I agree.
scenes.
Those weird. It's weird.
Battles in their base.
Or like
I don't know.
model-
That
Yeah, you know those
stereotype.
models like for Christmas?
Yeah,
you know
they-
people
They
like that
paint
in their
the figures,
basement?
Yeah.
model train sets.
Does it feel the same to you, Dave?
It doesn't, but I can
Okay.
understand. I can understand.
It's a hobby.
I've got
It's a,
400,000
it's
Lincoln
a
Logs.
puzzle. It feels
Yeah.
juvenile,
Yes,
but it's a puzzle.
exactly. You follow the instructions. It's
But yeah,
nice.
but then
And then at the
okay,
end,
okay,
you
when
can
you
look at
okay,
something
when
and go,
you're,
I made
when
that.
you're done with the puzzle, when you're done with
what?
Frank Lloyd Wright, when you're done with the puzzle, you look at it once probably, right? Justin says he just sits there and looks at it when he's done.
Yes.
Do you talk to them ever?
No. I have a whole bunch of.
Ever?
I don't talk to them, Kirk.
They-
I'm not
you-
fucking.
Okay, do they ever talk you to, like their characters and you're like Yoda? Like,
Probably
you
haven't
talk-
done that in 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you believe that, Dave? No.
Do you believe that, Dave? Do you believe that, Mike?
I
Is
believe
Justin
you.
lying about the Lego thing?
I believe you. I
Who
believe
says you're lying about it?
You just did. Do you believe that? That's you calling me out for lying as if I go home and go,
That's pretty believable.
fight.
That's pretty
No,
believable.
I build them. I look at them. I go,
And by the
wow.
way, you keep saying $1,000 here, so I haven't heard anything close to that. I keep saying $100 or $80.
Look up the Twilight. It's
No.
worth $450.
Do it.
You said you said
would you ever-
700.
I would. This is all I would get for like 5 years. It went from Webkins to Lego.
I'm sorry.
That's all it was.
What's what? Oh, I remember Webkins with Kate, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that
what
was
was?
young.
What year was that?
I was in fifth grade. When
It's like
that stopped.
08, 09.
Yeah, I think
She was like 2.
I was in fifth grade.
Who hurt you with Webkins?
I was 10. It was like it's like an online like game you play and you get like a stuffed animal.
Oh, those look fun.
Yeah, they were big at the time.
This guy shrink talks about football.
Oh, I'm sorry.
amazing.
No, I talked about like I was 10 at the time. Yeah, I
saying in
played with
general.
Webkins.
Listen to sad songs, crying about
So
his
you
dad
were-
making Legos.
So you have these like sets that are like 1,000 pieces.
You
to
got to do
make-
a tour of this today. I want to see this. If you want to on Twitter.
Sure. Yeah.
You were trying to find the 1,000 pieces to put a whole set together
Yes.
inside a box of that's like 100 pounds.
Yes.
That's okay.
How is that
That's what I
possible?
don't understand. Why are you separating them that way if they're all supposed to
Because
be
he's a
in
mess.
set?
You've seen his
Because
car. He's a mess.
I have the instruction booklets, and in the back of the instruction booklets, it's like there's 5 of this piece, 12 of this piece,
Right,
7
but
of this
wouldn't it
piece.
be significantly more difficult to find those pieces
Yeah.
if they're in a gigantic
Of
barrel?
course,
Yeah.
Justin. No.
Yes, that's why you organize them.
Why didn't you in
How
the
do you
first
do
place?
that?
Is what he's saying. Like when you're done with it, why don't you just have them all separate so it's easier?
Right.
Because when I was younger, I wasn't thinking this
Right,
through, and I would
yeah.
just play through them, and my brother would just play
So
through
your brother
them.
made an honest mistake.
Yes.
Okay. You should do it.
I couldn't.
You're
be a
going to
pall-
do it.
What's it called? Pallbearer? I couldn't be a pallbearer at my grandmother's funeral.
You couldn't.
No, I was a fucking wreck.
You couldn't hold it. But she's your
Yes.
best friend.
I was a fucking I'm about to be a wreck now.
Why?
Like, because I'm telling you, it's like
You do
I
kinda
don't
sound
do
like you're
well
gonna
with death.
He does sound like he's about
I
to cry,
don't do
doesn't
well
he?
with death.
Tell me about that funeral. What was going on? Why were you so
I
emotional?
don't remember because I was just fucking bawling
How old
my
were you?
eyes. I was 17. Yeah,
What are you doing to him? Come on.
You were 17 and you couldn't hold the.
I know. I was like I couldn't fucking.
Could your brother
stand.
do it?
I don't know. I think so because I remember.
But Justin, like she,
I was getting upset.
It
They
wasn't
were
like,
oh,
I get.
because they
Not,
told me 10 minutes before, like, you're gonna be a pallbearer, and I was like, "Fuck you! I'm not being a fucking pallbearer." I'm gonna cry.
why are you? This is a
No,
cycle.
now it's
I get.
emotional.
I understand you. I understand why you can't give the speech. I get that totally. I understand it's difficult. But being a pallbearer is literally nothing.
Being
You
a
don't do
pallbearer is a
anything.
nightmare.
I know, but it's not like you're
Yeah,
not.
but you're physically carrying a dead person.
I know, but you're not. But you're not like
I don't-
speaking. You're not. There's no pressure.
There's eyes on you, and everyone else is crying, which then
There's
makes you
way
cry.
less pressure on pallbearer.
I've
I've
never
done both.
done any speeches.
It's
has
not even
nothing to do with the
close.
pressure. It has nothing.
Has to do with what?
Pallbearer is just muscle.
Yeah, it has to do with what?
It has to do with me. I'm not fucking bringing my grandmother to a fucking.
But she was dead.
Yeah, no shit. I don't want to be a part of it.
I did not expect that.
Why?
I'm just not in the moment.
You
I'm
are
gonna
so
cry
stunted
reaction.
emotionally.
I'm
Like a 4-year-old.
No, I'm. What have I said? Have I been?
Will you be a
nothing?
pallbearer for
Have
Bubba?
I
Will you be a Bubba bearer?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I'm nothing but.
Say a Bubba Bear?
You should do. Yeah, you should do that.
I should do it, but I won't. I won't. 'cause
What
I
if,
can't.
what if he falls out of the casket? So it just falls on you. Is that what you're worried about?
If it happens, I probably won't remember it.
Can I contrast this a little bit?
Well, one second, Fred. You can, but one moment. Will you attend it though?
Yes, but I'll be like in the corner
We-
crying the entire time.
Will you be at the wake? Tell me what will be going on in your head at the funeral
I'll just be like the most depressed person in the world.
because he's gone.
Yes.
You'll never
Be
see him
fucking
again.
brutal. Yes. Be fucking terrible.
Like your grandmother.
Yes. I'm not. I'm nothing but consistent. What have I said? I said I'm going to be a fucking wreck.
He is consistent. I mean, I believe that. I believe him.
His voice is getting.
I believe him.
Like, let me tell you, I
How
am,
much time
I
you
am
want- how much
fucking
time
fighting here.
How much time you want off the show at that point?
It's not. It's like doesn't.
I'll
even-
give you the day
it
for the
doesn't even, like,
funeral. We'll
cross-
tape at night.
I don't think
like,
he's a bit.
I'm not even
he's-
joking. It doesn't even like cross my mind
Dave, are we
'Cause it's
doing
one
a
of those-
show from the wake or not?
because it's like one of those. You can sure I won't be a part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
you'll be
you're
dead.
producing. We'll do
but
it.
like
we'll have you on.
I can't. I won't. Like I.
What's Bubba's real name? Is it also Bill?
It's William.
It is William. Okay.
He's composed now a little bit.
How would it end? Like, just like when you say goodbye to them in the eulogy.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
I love you, Bubba.
it
Like,
won't-
goodbye.
it literally-
Can you say that? Or just
I'd
picture
say-
yourself at his funeral. Right? You're giving. Everyone's there crying. Your mom, your dad, everyone. You have to say, Bubba, I love you. Goodbye.
I wouldn't
Come on,
say
give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
I wouldn't say
Come on, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
It's
a show, Justin. Give it a shot.
So I get up there and I literally just stand up there and I just cry. And
And at the
people
end, you
go,
say,
wow.
and then you say, Bubba, I love you. I miss you. Goodbye.
Yeah, but I'd say, Bubba, yeah, I love you. Miss you. Goodbye. It's just.
What are you doing to him?
It's just like
Play that song, Justin. Dave, play the song. What's the song, Justin?
The parody song?
No, the one you listen to when you're driving
What
around.
is this song?
Oh, 67 Jerry Red?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's about my dad.
Oh, okay, then forget it. You have a Bubba song?
There was a song by some guy, but then he turned out to be a real piece of shit.
Who was that?
His name was Front Porch Step. There was a song about his grandmother dying.
I love Justin. He's so
that I would
fucked
listen to.
He's the most
so
fucked up
much-
person who's
But
ever
then,
lived.
here we go. But then he turned out to be a pedophile.
No.
Boy, that was a weird reaction.
I was not thinking that.
Who was saying that?
I was
That was
not
oddly
thinking that.
specific.
How about listen, I saw this with my parents. Those last moments when you have to say goodbye to him and hold him.
Oh, it's gonna. Kirk, I'm gonna be a fucking wreck.
We got to work through that. Let's practice that now.
Hey, Bubba.
Who's that, Dale?
That's Dale.
The hospice thing is cruel. That is no way to see somebody go.
My dad spent one night in the hospice,
Ooh.
and he was gone. Ryan and Adam and I stayed with him overnight. We watched. Actually, it wasn't bad. We got. You all right, Justin?
Yeah, I'm crying. People think, oh, Justin Bits. Oh, he's
No
gonna be
bits.
fine.
There's no bits.
No,
I'm gonna be a fucking.
We watched
wreck.
a few good men. We had Pizza Regina. Like, it wasn't a terrible night. He was dead the next day. He bled out after he died. But yeah, it was a rough scene. I'm not gonna lie. But I got to tell him how much I loved him, how much he meant to me, and it was a good place.
You're slamming a pizza 5 minutes later.
Well, the night before.
Pizza's here.
It was a good thing though. It's a good thing, Justin.
Yes.
He's lived a good full life.
Yes.
I know he's almost gone.
He's not almost gone.
Are you gonna hold his hand?
At some point, probably.
Because then he closes his eyes, and then you'll never talk to him again.
They don't close their eyes. you know?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. My mom did. My mom. Well, she was in a coma, which she'll be in almost certainly at this age.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
This is
That'll
so.
be good.
When your dad says to you, like, it's probably time to say goodbye, you'll be fine, right?
Oh, he won't say that to me.
Why not?
It just.
Is that be a bit or something? What do you
No,
mean?
he just won't say that to me.
Why not?
I'm just saying that's. He knows me well enough. He won't say that to me.
Why not? That's a nice thing to say.
It's probably time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh,
So go say goodbye. Let me hear you say goodbye, Bubba. Let's practice. Come on, for real, let's practice.
If you think I've been like a dick to my dad and stuff when like basketball games, if he ever came to me and said it's probably time to say,
This is what the therapist should be doing here. Now, what do you think of Drake May's running ability last game? This
What the
is.
fuck is going on?
What do you mean? What do you mean the dick to your? You get mad at your dad if he said that?
oh, I will be.
But that's real.
it's
Dave, am I wrong?
probably
That's what.
time to say goodbye.
Yeah, I think
Dave, I've been in these situations.
I'm telling you, I will be an irrational person in this situation.
Justin, the man is almost 90 years old.
He's not almost 90 years old. He's
Dave, can you play "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa?
I can't believe this, Dave. I can't believe this.
Hey, teammate, high school.
I'm picking Bubba today.
Oh no,
I have to now. I have to now.
he's not 90, but
Here's the thing, though.
you can break your rules.
I don't want. I don't.
What
by
does
the way,
Montante always say?
I don't
No,
want.
bullshit. Whatever you do.
It's right. I don't want it to
goddamn
happen. I like the idea. If Bubba, God forbid, I hope he doesn't. I really hope. I think he's a very sweet guy. I love the idea of Justin now just hating Mutt. Every time he looks at Mutt back in here, it's because Bubba died.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Justin.
Yeah, it would be.
I
Would you be mad at Mutt or no?
No, I don't know how.
All right, so we have to say Bubba and who?
Can't, Bubba and.
I wrote it down.
Some actor.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin and Bubba. Two veterans. Does Bubba have a nickname for you or no?
No, he just calls me kid.
Did he tell you? Oh, that's how you end it. That's how you. Bubba, I love you. Goodbye. Oh no, it's Bubba. Goodbye.
See you, kid.
No, because he's not the kid. He's like, you know what? The kid really loved you. He really loved you.
Mm.
Can I hear you say that?
The kid really loved
No,
you.
go. Bubba, I love you. Goodbye. He's
The name
there.
gets him.
Yeah, Bubba.
I
love,
wouldn't know. He doesn't really. He just calls me. Well, he calls me like my cousin because he sometimes
calls you your
What?
cousin?
sometimes he mixes up names and stuff.
Oh, it seems like he's doing fine.
That's not a good.
But he's done this his entire life.
Oh,
But,
that's not
Okay.
good.
no, I really didn't. He doesn't really have a nickname. My grandmother called me.
Fatso?
No, she didn't
Oh.
go.
My little fat son.
Little shitbag?
number one,
Pervert?
number one big guy. Yeah.
Called you what?
Number one big guy.
That's very sentimental.
That is.
I think she might think it means like the fattest guy.
I was the first.
The first fat guy?
No,
She was her.
You were the first grade kid.
yeah.
Her fact.
Overall, first grade kid. How many grade kids did she have when she expired?
6.
There's only one fat guy though.
No,
Well, number one fat guy.
Her little
no,
Justy.
number one. Big
She
guy.
called you number one. That's a cumbersome nickname.
Well, insulting.
Come on
too.
over here. Hey, number one big guy. Come on over here.
Yeah.
Look, that's what she was. She would never call you Justin?
No, she called me Brian.
Sure.
Yeah. So
This guy talks about the Patriots with this
I
guy.
thought it's,
What else?
I just saw this, the Daddy Kirk shout out right here. You hear this from Brianna Chicken Fry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody sent me. I haven't heard it yet.
Podcasters,
What was that?
terrible.
I didn't hear that.
Hate
What'd she say?
podcasters.
Oh.
They're the worst. Podcasters, terrible. Hate podcasters. They're the worst. Kirk Minahan. Just the movie. Podcasters.
Ooh.
Just out of
Terrible.
nowhere?
Hate podcast.
Wow.
Wow.
There's been years we're clicking away during that. She can. I hate her. She can hate me. I respect that. It's fine.
you opened up your studio to her,
That's right.
and
That's
this is
true.
how she
True.
treats you.
It's true.
Let
Yeah.
her use your producer.
What is the context of this? She associates you with all podcasters?
I
You
heard Katie
represent-
Nolan, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
That came out. I even thought of her.
She's a podcaster.
Isn't
right?
she a podcast?
Kind of. I mean, she's with fucking Gay J Hawk, and they just stare straight ahead. I mean, I don't know what they do, but Brianna Chicken Fry should hate me. Like, I'm fine. I hate her. You know, I know that her dad is probably going to text me now. He's going to be all upset. You know, he's not doing shit coin or having Pat Mahomes fight John Rocker. You know, that idiot. But I will say, you know, I hate Brianna Chicken Fry, and I wish her nothing but misery for the rest of her life.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She can hate me. Nope. Believe me, my hate will outlive yours. Will outlive yours. I'll just say I've had several conversations with somebody she was in a relationship with on the phone. And
do
Robert
show?
De Niro said in Heat, there's a flip side to that coin.
Huh?
There's always another story. You know? His, hers, and the truth.
Yep.
That's all I'd say.
I wonder how Dave feels. Well, I'm speculating here at who you were talking to. I don't really know.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Are you mentioning a trip to Ann Arbor I was offered?
Yeah, 100,000 seat
Yes,
stadium.
I was asked to. Yeah.
Okay.
Will Dave be there shaking his ass in the Tom Brady Michigan
he,
jersey
by any
with Zach
chance-
Bryan?
Did he by any chance tweet about that event and try to stop it in any way because he's so loyal to her?
Didn't
or-
see that.
I didn't
Seems like
see
he's fine with it. So she can hate me all she wants. That's fine. That's fine. I think she's a repugnant human being. The world is worse off because she's in it.
You've made that break permanent, my friend.
And everybody at the company hates her. Everybody at the company hates her. But only one person has the balls to say it. What else is new? But hey, I mean, what can you do? You know. But yeah, shout out to the sisters. I'm sure they have my back. Haven't heard from them. You know, we haven't really had the sisters around in a while,
It's
right?
been a little bit. Yeah.
Been a little bit. Yep. But yeah, but I knew I could feel it. I could feel it in my stomach this morning. I was cramping a little bit, and I'm spotting right now. So I think we're a few days away from flowing together as we always do.
Yep.
But hey, Chicken Fry can hate me. I respect that. She should hate me. I hate her, but she tried to get me fired. When somebody tries to get me fired, I hate them at that point. That's K. Marco and Chicken Fry.
Well, it seems the sisters are saying you took the bait. This is just getting you. She's baiting you to talk about her.
Oh, is that right? Well,
That's
hey,
their opinion.
What can you do?
Falling into
Yeah.
a trap.
Yeah.
Yep.
She'll call Dave and cry, I'm sure, and whatever. So Dave, because he's, you know, there's two Daves as we know. So we'll see.
I met him at what's the place called in Plainville?
It's
The one that
An
what's
old-
his face?
an
like a
Home
story
Story?
once upon a time or something.
The one-
Untold story.
I think the
something
guy
like
who Jeff Kinney owns that one who wrote
Yes.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It all ties
Yes.
into the kids authors.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I was at a
I had a kid, so that's why I know. that.
Malcolm Mitchell book signing.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And they said Dave Pickley's here. I said, no shit. I loved his book.
Malcolm Mitchell had a book?
Yes.
The wide receiver?
Yep.
Wrote a book?
Yep.
Is it like a work of fiction or is
I
it
think it's a book about learning how to read because he had trouble learning how to read,
Oh,
like in college.
okay.
Interesting.
Really?
It was right after they lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles.
Didn't he have a good game in one of those games or no?
He had a great Super Bowl against the Falcons.
That's what it was, right?
Malcolm Mitchell.
Receiver.
Hmm.
You don't remember him?
I remember Freddie Mitchell.
No, Malcolm Mitchell. He only played his rookie season. He was good, but then injuries got the best
I
of him.
don't remember him.
Retired on injury.
The Magician's Hat.
Yes, that's what it was. But he,
I'm reading. I got my favorite book in the whole wide world by Malcolm Mitchell. He bounced back. The Magician's Hat. What year were you born, Justin?
1996.
This came out in 2015.
Allison Brie read this story.
Justin was going to get an autographed copy of the Magician's Hat when he was 19 years old. As we come to the last part of the show, as always is now.
It's
Look at this fucking book, Dave. Justin, you are a fucking pervert.
Pervert.
Dave? Not great, Justin.
I just wanted to see Malcolm Mitchell. I'm a big Patriots fan, and I thought I gotta try.
Storytelling.
Okay, this is
values. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived
with a bag of
with
tricks
a bag of
and
tricks
a big hat.
and a big hat.
This is
Everyone gathered around to
Just
see
going
the magician. Then to spoon.
Is it Allison
just
Brie, you
by
said?
looking.
It's Allison Brie, yeah.
That's a good guess.
Alison
Oh,
Brie,
yeah.
great actress.
no one from Community on that fucking list.
That's true.
She plays one of my favorite characters ever.
Who's that?
Alison Brie,
I know. What character, Justin?
Oh, I know.
BoJack Horseman.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good show.
He cries, though. Doesn't cry. Cries.
He doesn't watch it.
He goes, he'll cry.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the Magician's Hat.
My
Program
mom,
for 2-year-olds.
my mom one day was like, "Oh, Malcolm Mitchell's doing a book signing at."
Did you say, oh, where?
Yes, and I said, "Oh." She's like, "Would you like to go?" I said, "Yes, that'd be fun."
So it was you and a bunch of little kids waiting for the autograph.
There were children there. Yes. There were also, I gotta tell Dave Pickley that his books were great. And then I said, "Oh, I saw the movie too. I love it." He goes, "Oh, they did such a great job. Kevin Hart was so funny."
In the Captain Underpants movie?
Yes.
Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes.
There's a theme song. I saw it with Harry. He was not 19. He will not be for 7 years. And that was, what, 6 years ago we saw it. Did you have to get a copy of The Magician's Hat to meet Malcolm Mitchell?
I got a signed copy. Yes.
So you bought The Magician's Hat?
I do. It's somewhere. I forget. I don't know. I
Somewhere
don't
at
have
the
it.
bottom of that car. Plates
No,
of spaghetti in The Magician's Hat.
It's probably somewhere in.
You
my
read it?
parents'
You ever
house.
read it or no?
No, I think you read it there. So I mean, I'm not going to read it right after.
I mean, you sat there for the reading of The Magician's Hat?
Fucking Adam
Like
Sandler.
Indian
doing that.
style?
The little puppy who walked this fucking way.
That's a tight facility, too.
No, there were chairs. We all sat down. Chairs. We all sat down. There was
What do you
one-
mean we all sat down? You and the kids sat down.
There was not just kids there. There were-
It's
You
The
sat-
Magician's Hat.
You said crisscross applesauce.
I see a John and a Josh and a Lucy and a Justin.
Justin, answer me
No,
honestly.
I think the
just there were seats. There was.
was your mom there too?
Yes.
Were they the little tiny seats?
Yeah, they had to have been.
No,
right?
did you
were
just
like-
ask for an
They were
adult seat?
folding chairs.
Did you get the dress up? Did you get like the magician's hat? Did they give you a little hat?
No,
and
they
stuff?
didn't.
No.
No, and then you could line up and you could have him sign it and shake his hand and try on a Super Bowl ring. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is like The Office when Amy Ryan thinks Kevin is retarded.
This is a button.
Justin's in line with literally 4-year-olds.
And there were people older than me. There were like 60-year-olds too. So
That's almost okay. But the 20-year-old.
only you're weird. Only the 22-year-old or over.
Well, it's a little
You're
weird.
the weird person.
The one that
Does
stands out, yes.
Does anybody not think that, Dave?
It sounds a little strange. Yeah.
Cinema?
So,
No.
Yeah, it's definitely on.
there weren't a lot of people who just went because they're Patriots fans.
Those were the no people going. Oh, I didn't. Malcolm
Why are you
Mitchell
getting so
also-
defensive about this?
Malcolm Mitchell also
You're
plays
20-year-old at
sports.
a kid's book
He
signing,
plays
Justin.
sports too. I was such a big fan of his books. No, everyone there was a Patriots fan. One of the kids, because people asked him questions. Most of the questions were about Patriot stuff.
Most of the questions were like, can I get a snack? Can I use the bathroom?
One of the kids said, like,
Can I
go
take a nap?
Eagles, and the crowd went, oh, no, because the Eagles just beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Little shit. How old was that kid? Probably 6 or 7. Did you
There
punch
were-
him?
I said, hey, cut that out. That's a champ right there.
Did, you,
I
did
got
your
you,
mom
Malcolm.
cut your crusties off, your peanut butter and jelly before? Or no?
No,
No? Okay.
You said you were there with who?
my mother.
Okay. You don't find that a little strange?
that I have a good relationship with my mom and we like to do things together.
That your mom drove you to the magician's hat signing when you're 20 years old?
I go shopping with my mom too. It's one of those things you make memories.
Did she go with you? Did she leave you? Did she stay in the car or did she bring you in?
No, we went in together. She likes the Patriots too.
Oh, yeah. Did she show him her blanket?
Ooh, custom
I don't
scarf.
know. It's I don't know if she showed. She might have.
Yeah. You have a picture of it or no? That's a yes.
Still?
ask the 6-year-old, hey, do you mind taking a picture of me and Malcolm, please?
It's the thing. It's just their feet. It's just this. It's a good book.